Oh. Oh. Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. In the Kali Santarana Upanishad. Kali means selfishness. Santarana means to cross. Upanishad means methodology. The method to cross selfishness. In this Upanishad, Rishi Narada, many of you know him because that's what our Tuesday class author is. He approaches his father, that is Bhagwan Brahma, and says that people are filled with stress, anxiety, dejection. Rishi Narada is one who travels a lot while teaching. And so he reports this back to his father that I'm trying so hard to teach people to be happiness. I'm traveling so much to do this. People are suffering. Can you help me help them? And Bhagwan Brahma shares with Rishi Narada the way to help people come out of dejection, anxiety, stress. He shares with Rishi Narada the Maha Mantra. Mantra is a powerful saying. Maha means the most powerful saying. And what is that? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The first technical point about this is Hare Rama is chanted first. Many teachers and organizations have changed that to Hare Krishna, but authoritatively it is Hare Rama. Secondly, Hare means to let go. So when one is chanting Hare Krishna, each time one is saying let go, but the word Rama and Krishna means joy. So all of you English scholars are, let go of joy, let go of joy. This is a philosophical phrase where we let go of what we're not. We let go of any external dependency. We're not that. And by doing so, we can be joy. In Meaningful Mornings, this is not a chanting class. So we don't chant Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, but undoubtedly, we are tuning into letting go and being. And I know that Bhagwan Rama and Bhagwan Krishna would be, are, will be proud of us. Verses 1 through 3, a carrot is shown to us. These are values. If you live these values, you will feel lighter, you will feel light. Verses 4 through 11, a stick is shown to us. That if you don't follow the carrot, then you will feel the stick. We will feel heavier and heavier. In verse 12 specifically, quarter by quarter, Shri Krishna is showing smallness. Another word for this is selfishness. Another word for this is ordinariness. Another word for this is being comfortable. This is my comfort zone. Smallness. In the first quarter, someone who is small-headed. How does one know they're small-headed? They live by expectation. Specifically with people. I expect people to be like this for them to complete me. Now, if one starts off in this ineffective way, then what happens? In the second quarter, Shri Krishna is showing someone who is small-hearted. Expectation naturally makes one feel anger. Nobody can meet your expectations. Nobody can complete you. So you feel angry. The third quarter, Shri Krishna is showing someone who is small-handed. Okay? Headed, hearted, handed. They are ones who, in their anger, don't know what to do, so they go towards acquisition. They go towards bhoga, and specifically, Shri Krishna shares pleasure, and he uses the word samchayan. Samchayan means one who doesn't know what to do, so they keep on acquiring, thinking this is what they're supposed to do. So once again, small-handedness, one goes by bhoga, that is pleasure, and samchayan, which is possessions. The final thought I shared with everyone yesterday. If this is who I am, what do I do to change? Ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-harming, starting with whom? Yourself. Instead of expecting, practice acceptance. That's with an A. Instead of giving in to anger, cultivate quietness. Instead of being small-handed, living for pleasure and possession, cultivate cheer. Be cheerful. This is the summary of the 12th verse. To try to be accepting, to try to be quiet, to try to be cheerful. Shri Krishna brings up in verse 13 such accuracy about what we think, what we say, what we do. Idam adya maya labdham, imam prapsye manoratham, idam astidam api me, bhavishyati punardhanam. Joy. Even though the person who lives like this is not joy, at least externally, we chant joy. The first quarter is sharing someone who thinks, and so naturally they say it and act in this way, I have gained. The word labdham, that's past tense, I have gained. This is a very simple verse. I'm not going to elaborate too much. The next quarter is focusing on I will gain. So past tense, now future tense. The key word is prapsye. You're with me? Labdham, I have gained. Prapsye, I will gain. Third quarter and fourth quarter, again I think and often say and certainly act, I have gained, But now I never really got what I needed. So I'm going to repeat this cycle of I will gain. I still don't feel complete. So despite I have gained, I'm going to engage in I will gain. This is where the word bhavishyati comes. Punaha comes. I will gain again and again and again. But if you have gained, shouldn't this cycle, this whirlpool, this samsara stop? And I feel that's everyone's experiences. When I get this job, then I will be complete. And as soon as I get that, what next? Same goes with vacations, same goes with birthday parties, same goes with every direction that is not oriented towards values. How many of you can relate to this sentiment? Very accurate, correct? I have gained, I will gain. I never felt complete despite I have gained, so I will gain and repeat. Taking us to a different direction because we have to try to end with a plan. What is our application? In Srimad Bhagavatam, as we're completing this map too, dharma, that is one who is integrating themselves. This is supported on 4 pillars. Please try to note this. On paper, certainly in your personality. Pillar number 1, satya. In English, this means integrity. Pillar number 2, daya. In English, compassion. Pillar number 3, tapa, or openness. I'm open to being wrong, that I can be better. This, and I'm going to get to the 4th, but these 3 relate to our intellect, mind, and body. I earlier used the phrase headed, hearted, handed. Our intellect should be infused with an ideal. That's what integrates us. Then, if I'm becoming from large-headed to large-hearted, then naturally I'm going to be more compassionate, correct? And next in the sequence, if I'm large-hearted, I will be large-handed too. I will be open to living in a way that's not oriented towards pleasure and possession. Did everyone follow that? But it starts with being large-headed. That's what we do in Meaningful Mornings is we reflect. Then that gets percolated to becoming large-hearted, large-handed. If you're feeling this in your body, mind, intellect, in your head, heart, hands, then the 4th pillar happens very naturally, and that is dana. One stops feeling one's own is one. One doesn't feel articles, beings, and circumstances are their own. One doesn't feel their equipments are their own. This is the carrot, but another stick for the sake of reflection relating to Bhagavatam, Pujaswami Tejomayananda shared. Those who are not following dharma, and it's so obvious that this will lead to joy, they are dying for that which is dying. Correct? We are dying physically, mentally, intellectually for that which will never complete us. That itself is dying. Articles, beings, circumstances, specifically pleasures and possessions. Stop dying for that which is dying. From inspiration to application, your application yesterday was to prepare for the completion of chapter 16, the commencement of chapter 17. This application is about adapting your lifestyle. Now, I shared for the next 2 weekends, we will explore Bhagavad Gita. I had shared that on October 14th, we're going to have the orientation for the highest vocation. That means at 5:30 a.m., you are bright, ready for the highest vocation. On October 14th, we also have the aspiration to complete raising $25,001 for the African Wildlife Foundation. Right now, we've raised $12,043. And so part of adapting our lifestyle, especially based on these teachings, for us to donate to reach this $25,001. Today, I wrote to everyone in our Running from the Mind community, all 126 of them, to please consider stopping buying decorations for Navaratri. And I explained, inevitably, this will harm our mother, Prithvi. Correct? Whatever you're going to buy is going to be made out of plastic. Whatever you're going to buy, that's come from the earth, and you're worshiping that back to her. And I said, start donating instead of stopping buying decorations. Start to donate your resources, because inevitably you will help Mother Prithvi. If we can complete this by October 14th, on October 15th, we will elevate her story again. A direct effort to help our Devis, to help our women. The best way to celebrate Navaratri. Your application for this morning on Chinmay Nagara's YouTube channel, we have posted our annual Seva training on how to live and work with the second generation. Watch this, learn from this, spread this to your centers and communities. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be joy.